My dear child, this message is for you, who carry deep pain and who, at times, feel alone in your struggle. Today, I want to show you that there is hope, a healing that transcends any pain. This is the promise of relief that touches the heart and soul, restoring every part of you. Listen until the end, for there is a peace I desire for your life, a love that heals, and a strength that will support you every step of the way. My child, I know the depths of your pain, everything that troubles you, and the sorrows you hold in your heart. I see every mark left by time, each moment of loneliness and disappointment. These wounds, as deep as they may be, do not escape my gaze. I know every detail, every wound you carry. This is why I am here, to offer you healing. But for it to happen, you must trust me and allow those sorrows to be placed in my care. When you release the chains that bind you to your pain, you open the way for my love to enter and heal what hurts so much. Imagine your heart as a garden that has been trampled by adversity. Now, I want to bring life and bloom to that garden once again. For this to happen, give me every sadness, every bitter memory, and let me turn those thorns into flowers of peace. Healing begins like this, when you allow me to free you from those chains that only bring weight and suffering. How many times have you tried to carry the weight of your wounds alone, thinking you could bear it all without help? But I am here to tell you that you don't have to walk alone anymore. Trust in me, let me be the strength that lifts you, the hand that guides you, the comfort you so long for. It's in your surrender that I can act, in your trust that I can restore. True healing begins when you give me what you can no longer carry on your own. The pain you feel now does not have to be the end of your journey. Just as the storm passes and the sky becomes blue again, so can your sorrows fade. But for this to happen, you must open your heart, like soil opening to receive the rain. Allow yourself to feel my presence, let me hold you at this moment. Every tear you shed is precious to me, and I am here to wipe each one away, with love and compassion. It's natural to feel that your wounds are too deep to be healed, that the pain is too intense to be relieved. But I am the God who can do all things, who transforms what seems impossible. Believe that there is healing for your heart, believe that peace can indeed be reborn within you. Even if you've forgotten how it feels to live without this pain, I invite you to rediscover peace and joy, for they are still part of your destiny. Remember that love heals, and my love for you is immense and unbreakable. Imagine it as a flame that never goes out, always ready to warm your heart, always ready to wrap around you in moments of cold and loneliness. Don't be afraid to let this love embrace you, to let this flame light up every dark corner of your soul. When you allow yourself to feel this love, it begins to heal every wound, one by one. You are not alone on your journey, and you don't have to hide your pain from me. I am the one who has always been by your side, who knows the secrets of your heart. Allow yourself to feel the comfort of knowing that there is someone who understands you completely and never judges you. Accept my love, let it become the remedy for your wounds. My healing is available to you, all you have to do is allow it. If life's pains have caused you to doubt your own faith, I want to remind you that faith is like a seed. Even if it seems dormant, it can blossom once again. You only need to nurture that seed, water it with hope and trust. I am here to cultivate your faith, to remind you that there is purpose in every phase of your life, and that the end of pain is only the beginning of a new journey. Every day, you have the opportunity to leave the past behind, to release the weight that keeps you from moving forward. Visualize your sorrows as leaves falling from a tree in autumn. Let them go, one by one, knowing that new buds will come in spring. Giving me your pain is like freeing yourself from the chains that keep your soul from soaring. Feel free to let that burden go, and prepare to welcome the peace that is coming. My desire is for you to discover the peace I have already reserved for you, a peace that the world cannot give. You were born to live in serenity, to feel the fullness I offer you. When you surrender to my love, all your pains begin to lose the power they have over you. Feel the freedom of knowing that in me, you find rest for your soul and relief for your sorrows. Now, feel yourself wrapped in my embrace, knowing that your pain is temporary and that I am here to help you overcome it. True healing is the one that reaches the deepest part of you, transforming the way you see life. And I am here by your side to walk with you, to teach you to see the world with new eyes and to strengthen you with every step you take toward peace. My child, if you trust my plans, write Amen in the comments. My child, I know that forgiveness may seem like a difficult task, especially when the wounds run deep. But I am here to tell you that forgiveness is a precious key, capable of opening the doors of freedom. When you forgive, it's as if you're removing an old weight, leaving your heart lighter and ready to embrace peace. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it is for you, so that your soul can breathe without the burden of the past. Hurt is like a stone in the road, preventing your steps from moving forward freely. When you hold on to resentment, it's like holding a hot stone, bringing only pain and weariness. When you forgive, you let go of that stone, allowing it to fall away and letting your heart feel joy and lightness again. Free yourself, my child, and feel the relief of walking without the weight of past offenses. You might wonder how to forgive someone who hurt you so deeply. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting or ignoring the pain, but choosing not to let that pain define who you are. Think of forgiveness as a breeze that carries away the dry leaves from a garden, making space for new flowers. This way, you give your heart a chance to blossom again, to open up to new possibilities of happiness. Forgiving also means recognizing that we are all imperfect, each with our flaws and limitations. When you remember this, it becomes easier to release the bitterness. Imagine the other person as a tree that, like you, also faces storms and strong winds. When you view others with compassion, you realize that forgiveness is a mutual liberation, where both are free to move forward. True healing begins when you decide you no longer want to carry the pain of the past. Forgiveness is the decision to release what hurts and open up space for peace. When you choose to forgive, you're planting seeds of serenity in your own heart. These seeds will grow and transform into fruits of peace and harmony. Each day, forgiveness renews your soul and strengthens your faith in me. I know that forgiving can be challenging, especially when the wounds seem too deep to heal. But I want you to trust in me and in my power to turn pain into growth. When you forgive, you open the way for my healing, allowing me to restore what was broken. Don't fear releasing the past, for there is nothing there that you need to hold on to. I am here to help free your heart. When you forgive, you make a peace pact with your own soul. This act of letting go of resentment is an act of love for yourself, a gift you give to your spirit. Visualize forgiveness as a source of pure water, washing away every sadness and bitterness accumulated within. Drink from that water, feel renewed, and see how your soul becomes lighter, ready to embrace new blessings. Often, forgiveness is the first step toward deep and transformative healing. When you forgive, you're choosing to live in peace, not in conflict. This choice shifts your energy, making you more receptive to my presence, which is full of peace and healing. So, forgive to open the doors to a fuller life, where every day is an opportunity to live in harmony with the world and with yourself. Forgiveness doesn't erase experiences but changes their meaning. When you forgive, you turn wounds into scars of growth, no longer causing pain but telling stories of overcoming. With each forgiveness granted, you draw closer to me, for I am the God of forgiveness and mercy. Know that in forgiving, you are living my love, spreading the peace I so desire for you. Know that forgiveness is like the wind that disperses dark clouds, allowing the sun to shine once again in your life. When you forgive, you allow light to return to your days, to fill your heart with joy and hope. Free yourself from the weight of grudges, and feel the rebirth that forgiveness brings. I am by your side in every step, helping you turn your pain into freedom. If you are enjoying this content and want to continue receiving these messages, remember to support this channel by liking the video and subscribing. My child, I know that sometimes you carry the feeling of not being worthy of peace, of believing that suffering is something you deserve. But I am here to remind you that I created you to live in peace and joy. You were made to experience the tranquility and love I offer. Set aside those chains that bind you to the past and begin to believe that you deserve all that is good. This belief is what opens the way for the healing of your heart. Peace is not a privilege for a few. It is the right of all who believe in me and in the goodness that resides in their own hearts. Just as the waters of a river flow calmly, so can your soul. It's essential to believe that this peace is for you, that you have a right to it. When you begin to see yourself with kindness and compassion, you allow peace to begin to sprout within you. Imagine your life as a garden that deserves care and protection. Every time you believe that you are worthy of peace, it's as if you are planting a new flower in this garden. These flowers are your refuge, your source of joy. But you must water them with thoughts of kindness and love for yourself. When you do this, peace blossoms in your life, bringing harmony and healing to every area of your being. Sometimes suffering can feel like a shadow that follows you, but I am here to tell you that this shadow does not define who you are. You are not the suffering you carry, but rather the strength that overcomes it. Let this truth illuminate your heart and dissolve the darkness. Believe that peace is possible, even in the most challenging moments. You deserve to experience the light that I bring into your life, a light that dissolves all pain. My desire is that you discover the peace that exists within you, that peace that is a reflection of my love for you. When you see yourself as I see you, you realize that you are worthy of love, happiness, a full life. Don't be misled by thoughts that say otherwise. I know you better than anyone, and I know that within you is a spirit yearning for peace. Trust in me, for I am always here to guide you on this journey. Free yourself from the voices that insist you don't deserve to be happy. These voices do not come from me, for I am the God of peace and hope. Every time you silence these negative thoughts, you allow my voice to become clearer, and this voice brings only comfort and encouragement. Listen to what I say to you. You are worthy of all blessings, all the serenity that my love can offer. Peace is a state that you achieve and you allow my love to guide your choices and attitudes. When you act with kindness and compassion, it's as if you are spreading seeds of peace around you, and these seeds come back to you as blessings. Let your life be a reflection of the peace I offer you. With each step you take towards goodness, you strengthen this peace in your heart. If you have doubts about your worth, remember that I will never abandon you. You are precious in my eyes, worthy of every miracle I have already prepared for your life. Don't let discouragement make you forget who you are to me. Believe that your life has a purpose, that you were created to live in harmony. When you embrace this truth, peace begins to take root and transform every part of your being. Peace is not just the absence of problems, it is the certainty that, no matter what happens, I am with you. This certainty is an anchor for your soul, something that keeps you steady amid storms. Whenever you feel the weight of life, remember this anchor and that you can rest in my presence. With me, you find the serenity you so seek. I want you to continue with me on this journey of peace, for there are still more blessings I wish to share with you. Let's walk together to discover how peace can become the foundation of your life. This peace is your inheritance, something I offer you with an open heart because I love you infinitely and want the best for you. My child, just as you care for and feed your body, it is also essential to care for your mind and emotions. The mind is like a garden, where thoughts are seeds. If you plant hope, gratitude, and faith, you will harvest peace and joy. But if you allow the thorns of anxiety and fear to spread, they can smother the light within you. I created you to bloom, to live in harmony, and for that, it's essential to cultivate good thoughts and nourish your soul with love. When you feed your mind with hopeful thoughts, you begin to see the world with new eyes, with a vision of what is possible. Sometimes the days may seem gray, but remember that the clouds are temporary. Focus on things that bring serenity to your heart, like the sunrise after a dark night. This practice of focusing on what is good strengthens your mind, bringing balance and renewal. The peace you seek begins within you, in the choices you make every day. When you choose to feed on good words, on thoughts of kindness and compassion, you become like a tree rooted in solid ground. And this tree, even in storms, remains standing. Care for your mind, water it with hope, and see how it becomes a fortress against adversity. It's also important to pay attention to your emotions. They are like the waters of a river that need to flow to stay clear and healthy. If you block or repress your emotions, they accumulate like stagnant waters, eventually becoming heavy and hard to carry. Allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to express what's in your heart. I am here to help you deal with these emotions, so they don't become a burden but a path to healing. Remember that emotional health is essential to a full life. When you care for your emotions, you give yourself the chance to live with lightness, to walk without the weights that wear you down. Imagine a bird flying high, free of unnecessary burdens. That's how your soul feels when you let go of resentments and grudges. I give you the freedom to release what no longer serves you. Part of caring for your mind and emotions is learning to quiet the noise around you and hear my voice within. When the world seems confusing, come to me and find rest. Close your eyes and allow my peace to fill your being. It's in this silence that you find the answers and the comfort you seek. I am your refuge, and in me, you find serenity. Life will always have challenges, but when you nourish your mind with good thoughts, it becomes stronger to face any difficulty. Just like a plant that turns toward the light, always try to focus on what is good for you. And every time you choose thoughts of peace and gratitude, you come closer to me, to the love and healing I have to offer. Be patient with yourself and your healing process. Sometimes growth takes time, like a tree that takes time to bear fruit but blooms at the right moment. Trust that every effort, every small change in your thoughts and emotions, is leading you to a fuller and healthier life. I am here to support you every step of the way. Practice gratitude, for it is like the sun that lights and warms the heart. When you give thanks, even for the small things, you make room for more blessings to enter your life. Gratitude is the food of the soul, a remedy that strengthens and restores. The more you give thanks, the more you notice the gifts around you, and this lifts your spirit and brings peace. I know that sometimes it's hard to stay focused on the positive, but know that I am always by your side, helping you see the beauty in each day. With each new dawn, I renew in you the hope that life can be lived in peace and harmony. Let this hope guide you, let it be like a beacon lighting your way. Take care of yourself with love and attention, for you are a unique and precious creation. Your mind and emotions are part of the essence I gave you and deserve to be cared for with love. When you nourish your soul, you find the true peace that transcends hardships. And this peace, which I offer you, is yours forever. My child, I want you to know that you will never be alone. In every moment of distress, in every phase of difficulty, I am with you. I am the presence that comforts you and the support that sustains you. On days when everything seems dark, remember that I am the light that never goes out, the beacon that will always guide you to a safe place. Even in the most challenging journeys, there is no path you walk without my love by your side. Loneliness may seem like a shadow that follows you, but it is not the truth. I am beside you at every step, every turn in the road. When you feel your strength is waning, know that I am there to strengthen you. You are not walking alone, for I am the invisible support, the hand that lifts you and encourages you to move forward. Trust, for my presence is constant and faithful. In moments when the weight of life seems too heavy to bear, remember that I am your refuge. Feel free to give me your concerns, for I am the rest your soul seeks. Every time you hand over a worry, a pain, a fear, I receive it with love and return peace to you. There is no pain you need to face alone, for I am here to walk with you. Life is like a river, which sometimes flows through rapids and falls but always finds a calm course ahead. I am like the banks of that river, guiding and protecting you along the way. In turbulent waters, hold on to me, for I am the stability you need. Even when life's river seems violent, I am beside you, guiding you to calm waters. When you feel lost and without direction, remember that I am your north, the one who always points you to the path of peace. No matter how many times you think you've strayed, I will always be here to guide you back. I am like the shepherd who seeks out his sheep, who never abandons them. Even if the road is hard, you have in me a guide, a constant protector. I know that hardships can seem like mountains, but I want you to trust in me, for I am the one who helps you climb and shows you the most beautiful views from the top. When you are tired, stop and lean on me. Let me lighten your load and give you the rest you need to keep going. I am the solid rock in adversity, the one who will always be here to hold you. In moments of silence and waiting, when everything seems uncertain, remember that I am working on every detail of your life. Even when you can't see it, I am taking care of you, preparing the way for something greater. Have patience and faith, for my presence is active and constant, and I will not rest while protecting you. What I desire for you is a life of peace and healing, but I know the road can be hard. Even so, every step you take is accompanied by me, every challenge is faced with my strength beside you. Trust that I am the protection that surrounds you, the peace that guards you, and know that I will never leave you abandoned. When you feel small before the difficulties, remember that in me, you are strong. I am the God who empowers you, who fills you with courage and hope. When everything around seems to fall apart, I am the foundation that keeps you steady. Even in the darkest hours, I am the light that does not go out, the light that illuminates your heart and gives you the strength to keep going. I will be with you on every journey, in every battle, in every challenge. My presence is your fortress, the refuge where you can rest and find relief. Trust in me, for I am faithful and will not leave you. In the hardest moments, I will be your shelter and your comfort. Walk knowing that you are loved, protected, and that you will never be alone. My child, now that you have received these words, I ask, what can you do today to begin living this peace and healing? Are you ready to let go of the past and embrace the new? Reflecting on this is the first step toward the transformation you long for. Remember that your strength lies in every choice you make to walk with me. How about sharing this message with other hearts who also need this healing? By doing so, you spread hope, bring comfort, and multiply love. If these words have touched your heart, I ask that you support this channel by liking the video and subscribing, so we can continue together on this journey of faith and transformation. And to further strengthen your faith, don't miss the previous video on how to overcome illness with the power of faith. It will appear on the screen so you can continue learning and growing. I love you, my child. May the peace, love, and joy from the kingdom of heaven always be present in your life. Amen.